Join us on Patreon and become part of our journey to uncover history's untold stories. Your support helps us create in-depth content, bring hidden narratives to life, and keep history alive for everyone.
There is a place, shrouded in myth and mystery, where time seems to pause and where the lines between legend and faith blur into a singular sacred truth. Nestled in the ancient highlands of northern Ethiopia, in the dusty yet divine city of Axum, lies a modest stone chapel that has fascinated theologians, historians, and adventurers for centuries. This chapel, guarded not by battalions or modern security systems, but by a single humble monk sworn to lifelong seclusion, is said to hold one of the most coveted and mysterious religious artifacts in human history, the Ark of the Covenant. Axum was once the beating heart of the Aksumite Empire, a mighty African civilization that flourished from the 1st to the 7th century AD. Renowned in antiquity as a nexus of trade, culture, and early Christianity, Axum's historical and religious significance cannot be overstated. But beyond its ancient stele and forgotten kings, it is most famous today for being the supposed final resting place of the Ark, an object of divine origin, said to have been crafted at God's command and carried into battle by the Israelites. The current structure believed to house the Ark is the Chapel of the Tablet, adjacent to the more prominent Cathedral of St. Mary of Zion. Unlike grand cathedrals of the West adorned with ornate marble and gilded relics, this chapel is austere, constructed in the 20th century under the reign of Emperor Haile Selassie. Its simplicity belies the immeasurable weight of what it is believed to contain. Access to the chapel is forbidden to all except a single guardian monk, chosen for life, who is the only soul permitted to lay eyes upon the sacred relic. He lives within the chapel grounds, unable to leave lest he be struck down by divine judgment, according to tradition. Inside the church, little is known for certain. No archaeological digs, no verified photographs, and no modern scientific assessments have ever been sanctioned within its walls. What is believed to reside there, protected in total secrecy, is the Ark of the Covenant, a gold-covered wooden chest described in the book of Exodus, containing the stone tablets inscribed with the 10 Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a pot of manna. The guardian monk claims that the Ark radiates divine power, that it has brought both blessings and death, and that its presence confirms Ethiopia's unique covenant with God. The story of how the Ark arrived in Ethiopia is a tapestry woven from religious lore, royal chronicles, and oral tradition. According to the Kebre Nagast, an Ethiopian national epic written in the 14th century, but believed to preserve much older oral traditions, the Ark was brought to Ethiopia by Menelik I, the son of the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon of Israel. After visiting his father in Jerusalem, Menelik is said to have returned to Axum with the Ark, either with Solomon's blessing or through divine intervention. This narrative forms the cornerstone of Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity, establishing Ethiopia not only as a biblical land but as a chosen nation. Over the centuries, emperors of Ethiopia swore allegiance to this sacred artifact. They were crowned in Axum, with the Ark believed to be present in spirit if not in sight. During times of war or national crisis, stories circulated that the Ark would be paraded through the streets, though always veiled, bringing victory or repentance in its wake. European travelers and emissaries, like the Portuguese Jesuit priest Francisco Alvarez in the 16th century, recorded tales of the Ark in Axum but were never permitted to see it. In the modern era, speculation surrounding the Ark's authenticity has grown. Skeptics argue that the object in the chapel is more symbolic than literal, perhaps a medieval replica or a revered cultural artifact. Yet no claim of fraudulence has ever come from within the Ethiopian Church itself. In fact, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church remains unshakable in its conviction. During a 1992 interview, Abuna Paulos, then Patriarch of the Ethiopian Church, affirmed that he had personally seen the Ark but refused to describe it, citing divine prohibition. The mystery deepened in 2020 when conflict erupted in the Tigray region, endangering Axum and its sacred sites. Reports emerged of massacres near the Church of St. Mary of Zion, and fears spread that the Ark could be looted or destroyed. Though unconfirmed, these events reminded the world of how fragile the sacred trust truly is. In the face of modern warfare, The preservation of ancient holiness hangs by a thread. To enter the chapel is to step outside time, but only one man on earth is permitted to do so. The guardian, whose identity is never widely known, spends his entire life tending to the ark, praying beside it and safeguarding it against the world. When he dies, the next is chosen by the church elders, often from a monastic background, and the cycle begins anew. This eternal vow of solitude and service is seen as the ultimate act of devotion, mirroring the Levitical traditions of ancient Israel. Whether one believes the Ark in Axum is the true relic of Moses or a powerful cultural symbol, its impact is undeniable. It binds together faith, history, legend, and national identity in a way that few other relics in the world can. The chapel may be small, but the idea it houses, of a divine covenant, of a chosen people, of an unbroken link to biblical antiquity, is monumental. To gaze upon a chapel from afar, knowing the secrets it may contain, is to feel the weight of millennia pressing through stone and silence. The Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion and its adjacent chapel of a tablet remain not just a tourist destination or religious site. They are a living testament to the enduring power of belief, untouched by time, protected by mystery, and wrapped in the silence of eternity.